When we receive the battery, we will also wear some accessories. Let me introduce them to you.
We will also give 2 battery press strips,
A battery module, a battery gasket. There are 2 positive poles, 1 negative, a circuit breaker, and a mounting bracket. Finally, there is a 15 AMP fast charger. Please make sure you have got all the accessories.
We need to remove 2 screws from the pedal lock first.
The hook here should also be removed first. Next, remove this panel.
The way to remove it is to use a pry bar directly. Separate the shell from the black keys like this. Remember not to pry the black keys inside.
There are 4 screws that need to be removed.
Next, we need to remove this shell. The disassembly of this shell.
There are 2 clips and 1 screw. To remove the clips, we need to pry up the head first and then pull it out.
When we install it back, we also need to install
And then press the buckle back.
After we remove this shell, we need to remove. Next, we need to remove these 2 pieces. To remove this one,
We need to remove all the screws inside this side. All be removed.
next, we need to remove this shell.
The fixing method of this shell is all by clips.
So we need to try our best. We need to lift the black abyss part on it upwards to remove it. Remember, there is a screw in front, which needs to be removed. Just this screw.
This shell is very tightly fixed.
Don't hesitate.
Just pull it out with force because there are many clips here.
Next, we need to remove this shell. First, remove this screw. And the screw here, the buckle here. Next, use a tool to gently pry it open.
The purpose of removing this shell is to remove this screw.
And there is a clip here. In this way,
We can lift this panel up and then we can remove.
then we can remove this shell. To remove it, remember to unplug the plug here.
There is a screw at the connection point to remove.
Next, we can pick up this shell.
We need to remove the plastic base, plastic bottom bracket off.
There are several screws. After taking it off, you can see the original battery compartment. It's dirty, but it doesn't matter.
We will give you a pad to put in.
Put it in there, in this way.
We can reduce damage to the battery as much as possible.
This plug head also needs to be placed here in advance so that it won't be affected when installing the battery. We can pass it through from here and put the plug here. We will need it later. Okay. When we disassemble the motorcycle like this, we can start to install the battery. 80 and 100 ampere hour batteries. If you have a 120 ampere hour battery, we need to remove this shell as well, because this place will block the battery from being placed. To remove this shell, we need to remove the hook first. We also need to remove this side shell. The side shell is removed by 2 screws. 1, 2.
After removing these 2 screws,
There are all clips in other places. At this time, we need to use tools and pull it outward hard. There are many clips around it, which are very tight. After removing the side shell, there are 5 screws on this side. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After removing these 5 screws, the panels on both sides of this can be taken off. Here is a little attention. There is a USB charging port cable here. It is connected to the front. We need to unplug it and put the plug over there. Then the front panel can be removed. This is for more convenience. We can remove the screws of the faucet lock. When we remove the power lock and put it aside and unplug the USB charging cable and the hook after removing it, the 5 screws on both sides are removed. Pay attention to the clips. Then this panel can be removed and set aside. Put it aside because there are wires connected here. We don't need to unplug it. Disassemble the motorcycle to this point. At this point, we can already install a 120 ampere hour battery.
next, we will install the battery. The installation steps are simple. Just put the battery in, and it's done.
installing 120 ampere batteries. We also need to deal with this PP part.
Turn it over. You can see that I have cut it out. The way to cut it is simple. We only need a utility knife and a ruler to cut it off. It won't affect any structure of the entire pedal. It must be cut to the state in my video, because if we don't cut it, it will touch the battery, resulting in the inability to install this PP key. After the battery is installed, we start wiring. Let's check the accessories first. First is the battery cable, positive and negative battery modules, a circuit breaker. We install the negative first. We don't install the battery end. Don't install it.
First, we screw the negative terminal of the battery, along with the negative terminal of the original wiring, onto the controller.
Here's a tip for you. We can turn the battery end upside down like this, and you can see the back is flat. The negative pole of our original circuit against its back, and screw it into the negative pole of the controller. Remember not to screw it in the wrong way. The reason we install the negative first, because the space for installing the controller is small, so that it's more convenient to install later. So we install the negative first. Remember to tighten the screws here as well. Next, install the positive pole and the circuit breaker. You can see that the positive pole has two wires. One long one is connected to the battery, and the short one is connected to the controller. The wiring direction here needs attention. The upper part of the circuit breaker is connected to the battery, and the lower one is connected to the controller. It must not be wrong. The installation direction of the circuit breaker is also important. We must install it in this way. On the A4, we have a bracket. Here, I will put the pictures of the installation on the screen. Next, we will insert the plug into the battery. Be sure not to plug it in wrong. Red is positive and black is negative. The way to insert it is simple. Our connector is a waterproof connector and can rotate 360 degrees. Just insert it with force. When you hear a click, it means it's installed. The negative pole is the same, okay? It's installed. If we want to disassemble it, we must press this white button, press it, and pull it out to remove it. Okay, let's turn on the circuit breaker next, and turn on the instrument. At this time, you can find that the dashboard will report a fault code, and the battery level is not shown. This is because there is one last step we haven't done, which is to install our battery module and the original battery plug. We need to use the module we installed and install the module to witness the miracle. The installation method is simple. Just insert and press it, and then put the connector in. You can see that the battery level is normal. It can also unlock battery 1 and 2. After the module is installed, just need to place it inside and you're done. Don't worry about water, because the plugs are waterproof. We also need to replace the pedal lock with our battery press strips. There are 2 in total, 1 in front, and after installing this, the battery will not move freely in the cabin. We need to turn over the original battery cover. There are screws on both sides, and remove it after disassembling. After removing the iron plate, it's easy to install it. Just cover it, and then screw the 4 screw holes into the screws. These are the official installation holes. All we need to do is organize the wires and install the shell back. Then the installation is complete.